I am coming on here to do some tarot readings for anyone that is interested. I have all of my cards laid out. I hope you don't mind as well. I'm just kind of shuffling them and getting them ready for the reading, and then we will start. I also want to get a few more people in here, but anyone that's interested in a reading, definitely let me know. My prices are on the screen, but I also do a one-card pull for free. But I hope you guys are doing amazing and having an awesome day today. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be able to give these messages to you guys. It is the day after the Aries full moon, so we are feeling more determined, more dedicated. We're getting really excited about our passions, our hobbies, things that we feel very inspired by. This is a wonderful time to take on new hobbies. This is a wonderful time to take on new adventures as well, especially if you feel very compelled to travel or to visit new places, maybe even to take on a brand new language. This is a wonderful time to do so. Aries is really going to inspire us with that. This is also a great time to focus on our skincare, because Aries, whenever I think of that, I always think of the representation of the face, you know, and how we need to take care of our skin. We need to make sure that we're having our self-care routines as well. Maybe even implementing a new self-care routine just before you go to bed at night is also going to be very important. This is also a great time to get into brand new schedules. So if you're trying to get into a new routine where you feel comfortable getting up in the morning and working out, or where you feel more comfortable just working every day, or what have you, this is a wonderful time to break into that brand new cycle and to break into you know, a brand new routine. So, but anyone who wants a reading right now, definitely let me know. I want to read for you guys today. We had so much fun yesterday. Oh my gosh. I was so excited to be able to read for you guys. And I just, honestly, I'm so excited now that I can go live. So yeah, let's get right into this. But I also did want to say, like, with it being the day after the Aries full moon, make sure that you're taking care of yourself, you guys. Make sure that you are, you know, really kind of taking care of your energy as well, and understanding where you're putting it. I feel like that's incredibly important. After this, also, for anyone that's interested, I'm going to start doing horoscopes on my channel too. And I'm basically just going to come live and just talk about each horoscope sign and what they're going to be expecting. And yeah, so at any time though, if anyone wants a reading, definitely just write it in chat. I am here for you guys. I'm going to put a little bit of music on in the background as well. Ignore my totally cracked phone. I'm incredibly clumsy and I break everything very, very fast and very, very easily. So, yeah. We got them ads, my friends, you guys. Okay, so let's go. But yeah, I hope you guys have been having a great day today. Anyone who wants a one-card reading as well for free, definitely let me know. Anyone who wants a reading, just let me know in chat. I'm here for you, you guys. Hey, you guys, how are you? for about 30 minutes, and then I will be going on to my horoscopes. I'm doing great today. How are you? Are you having a great day today? Did you have a good full moon last night? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited though to see you on here. I usually see you on Instagram. Would you also like a reading, my love? Oh, I'm glad to hear that the full moon was great for you. Did you do any rituals last night? Oh, hi, Kathy Stardom. I'm glad that you managed to come in here on my live. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I love that we have a little party going now, you guys. We have a bunch of people in here. Yes. Oh my gosh. You guys are so awesome. I love you guys so much. Honestly, I love that you guys got to do rituals last night because I fell asleep. I did my live stream last night and then I crawled up into bed and I didn't even put my crystals out to charge, but that's okay because I'm going to charge them today in the sunlight, so it's just as well. But honestly, you guys, I'm glad to hear that you guys had such a great night. Would you guys like a reading? Or like even some cards pulled for you guys? I'd love to like just even pull some oracle cards if you're interested. But oh my gosh, I had so much fun live streaming that I feel like I want to do this every day now. I don't know, I just really love coming on here and being able to interact with you guys. I fell asleep last night too, to be honest. Yes! Okay, no, so I don't feel so alone with that. Yeah, definitely put them at like in a part of your home where there's a nice sunlight, because that's what I'm going to be doing. It's a great way to charge them, especially after the full moon. But yeah, if you struggle with putting your crystals out on time and getting the full moon energy, no worries. The sun has always got you. Because I've done that so many times where I've been like, I need to get these crystals charged. I need to get them like cleansed. And I forget entirely. Let me pull you a card though, my love. Oh my gosh. Here, let me pull a card. My dear Iramo, okay, so right off the bat, I did want to say that we have She Who Knows, Yelena, Wisdom, Clarity, and Resolutions. And we also have She Who Hopes, Renee, Love, Hope, and Relationships. Beautiful. Okay, so right off the bat, I feel like over the next month or maybe even the next 2 or 3 months, you're going to be gaining a lot of clarity, a lot of resolution in regards to your relationships, in regards to maybe just how you feel about certain people as well. It doesn't have to be romantic relationships. It could be familiar relationships. So maybe you are coming to more of an understanding with your family members. Maybe you're coming to more of an understanding with your friends as well. I keep feeling a warmth on my forehead too. So I feel like maybe this is a really great time to connect with your friends or to connect with new people as well, make some new relationships. I feel like you're really going to be working with your third eye energy a lot as well, Iramo. So, yeah, I really do feel like over the next month with the Aries full moon, it really is bringing in a lot of hope and a lot of understanding. We also have Carly, She Who Frees, liberation, unrestrained, and freedom. Beautiful, yeah. So I feel like there's also an understanding that you can do whatever it is that you put your mind to, right? And anything that kind of feels really good to you, that honors you, is something that you want to go towards more, to be unrestrained. Hi, Right Lefter from London. Oh my gosh, how cool. I'm in Texas. That's awesome. What time is it in London right now? Is it like really, really early? I don't know. It's, what time is it here? It's 12:58 p.m. here, so almost 1 o'clock. But yeah, Iramo, I hope you don't mind me pulling you cards, but I wanted to just give you a little reading. I always love seeing you on all my posts, and then you being in here on the live stream today. It like really made me happy, so I wanted to do that. Hi, Petite Gal! Oh my gosh, I caught you. Okay. Would you like your reading in here? Do you want me to pull you some cards on here? And also, Right Lefter, do you want a reading? And Kathy Stardom, do you want a reading as well? But yeah, Petite Gal, I had promised a reading. So she actually was going to come into this live potentially. And I'm so glad that you caught it, my love. Oh my gosh. I was so worried that I wasn't going to be able to get you this like on video. So I'm very happy that you got this. Oh, no problem. I'm glad that you're here as well. Oh my gosh. I would love if you tell me of what are my man L's intentions towards me. Beautiful. Yes, I am saving this live for sure. I think it's automatically saved because I have the last one on there that I did. So these will be saved so you can always return back to it. And maybe even, I know that there's like a YouTube clipper that you can like clip different clips. So maybe I can even try to do that for you. I'll have to figure that out. But Right Lefter, I will definitely answer your question right after I do Petite Gals, just because I had promised her in the last stream. So let's go forward. So Petite Gal, did you just want a like a love reading then? Just some love messages? I'm also going to grab you some general messages for you know, just you in general. What does my beautiful Liat need to know right now? Okay, let me grab 2 more cards for Liat, and then I'm also going to grab the love cards as well. So right off the bat, we have She Who Brings Light, Blanche, Light, Serenity, and Beacon. So I definitely feel like you're starting to balance yourself out. You're really starting to balance out your divine feminine and your divine masculine energies in a way that brings you into equilibrium, Liat. You know, I really do feel like there's also this serenity in you. You're really starting to be more balanced. You're really starting to feel a lot better as well. It's almost as if you're feeling refreshed in the morning. Do you see how clean this card is? It's very crisp. It's very kind of undirtied, right? Because if we look at this, they're all busy. Like every card in this deck is very busy, but this one's very simple. It's very plain, if you will. And I feel like you're getting down to basics. You're getting back to things that make sense to you, and you're really taking things in stride. You're really learning how to pace yourself. But at the same time, while you're pacing yourself, while you're having this self-nurturing, and you're really regaining this self-confidence and this understanding of getting back to basics, you're also unfolding into who it was that you were always meant to be. You're also kind of slowly getting onto your life's path and your life's journey, if you will. But it says embrace self-care and swa. So I really feel like you're really taking care of yourself. Again, that goes back into light and serenity, having that self-care time, having those moments of just embracing yourself and being in love with yourself. Because I really do feel like as you love yourself, that's also what's going to be bringing other people in as well. Oh, thank you, Right Lefter, and hi, Brashu, how are you? But right off the bat, we also have She Who Is Wild, Untamed, Wild, and Mysterious. So again, I really do feel like you're starting to learn every aspect of yourself. You're really bringing it in, you're harnessing it, and you're really loving yourself. But I feel like after the Aries new moon, it's really starting to light up that fire underneath you and make you feel more passionate about your hobbies, make you feel more passionate about the things that you really hold dear. Now, here's the thing, though, is we have a lot of birds in these cards, too. So I feel like you're receiving a lot of messages through birds. But I also feel like at the same time, you know, it could be very specific to just crows, and I'm also seeing like mockingjays or sterlings. But at the same time, I feel like you have a lot of thoughts, because if we see all of these crows, they're kind of circling at the top of this woman's head. And I feel like you have all of these ideas, all of these possibilities, all of these potentials, all these things that you want to bring in through manifestation. You know, maybe you are wanting that beautiful relationship, but you're also wanting the equilibrium within your career, within your home life, within every aspect of yourself. But I feel like there's so many ideas and sort of outlooks that you're kind of looking at, and I don't want to say you're scattering your energy to all of these things, but you are just kind of thinking about everything that could be. And I feel like that's also helping with manifestation during this time. So let's go ahead and grab some cards. I'm going to just grab a few more oracle cards, and then we will grab some love messages, if that's okay, Leah. But I wanted to just really quick do that. Wow, one fell out almost immediately. Let me grab it. Vacation. Take time for relaxation and adventure. I feel like that goes back into self-care, though. That goes back into taking care of yourself. And again, all of the birds, allowing yourself to be in your imagination, allowing yourself to really tap into your creativity as well. I keep hearing that song, Tap, Tap, Tap In. And I really do feel like you're starting to get really excited about taking the driver's seat of your life. You know, really kind of taking the bull by the horns and making the initiative to take the next step. Because I also feel like with the law of attraction too, that's part of it, is having the intention, being able to take the first step towards your greater good and towards your happiness. This deck or this deck, the Empowered Women deck or this one? Let me see if I can find the box. I just bought these, actually. I've been wanting them for forever. I'm not good with names. At the end of the reading, I will I'll send you a list of all the names. I should put it in the description box. Maybe I'll do that really quick. But going forward, we also have competition, summon courage, and self-confidence. Again, my love, we were literally just talking about self-confidence and how you're stepping into it. And again, Spirit is just saying, the more that you're feeling yourself, the more that you're self-confident. And do you see how in this card, too, she's literally sitting on the back of the tiger, and she's saying, no, go ahead, full steam ahead. I feel like that's your energy, that you are in the driver's seat of your life. But I also feel like maybe you're going to meet someone while you're traveling, or maybe someone that lives in like the next city over, or someone that lives in like another state, or maybe another country. There's just this energy of maybe even traveling to meet someone or traveling to see someone. You know, maybe they live like just a little bit of ways. You know, maybe this is someone who isn't in your town. But I do feel like there's this energy of you, and I love that I just seen that leadership, set your goals. You know, you're really stepping into your self-empowerment, and you're really taking the lead. Oh, it's upside down. Let me see if I can. Oh, wait, wrong way. Wrong button. There we go. Let me flip it again. Oh, no, I had it. Okay, hold on. Okay. I think that's better. Sorry about that, Liat. But I do you want me to show you the cards really quick since we have the imagery? Sorry, you guys. I didn't realize that it was upside down until just now. But I can even show you these cards again if you'd like. Trying to focus. I can show you these again as well. Let me see if I can actually switch my camera as well. I'm still trying to get used to my setup, so I'm so sorry. Oh, wow, it is your Chinese zodiac? Okay, that makes sense then. That's awesome. Yes. I'm so sorry about the camera being so wonky, though. That's 100% on me, because I'm still getting used to the setup. My boyfriend was so sweet to help me with it, but Yeah, I keep, hold on, I just gotta, there we go, refocus. So also we have friendship, nurture your relationship. So again, I really do feel like you're going out there, you're starting brand new beginnings, you're beginning your brand new life, you know, you're feeling really serene in yourself. And maybe that's also where you're like, I feel comfortable to get into a relationship now because I'm really starting to sort things out. But I really do feel like, you know, at the same time, there's going to be travel in your future, or maybe just this energy of feeling more determined, feeling as if you can get anything done and anything accomplished, right? Also, I feel like maybe even connecting more with your Chinese zodiac this year is going to be incredibly important. Maybe doing some more research on it as well. I feel like that will really help kind of make you feel more confident and inspired. So let's get some messages for Liat in regards to her love life. Okay, so right off the bat, we have the Six of Cups, followed by the Ace of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Sun card in the reverse. Okay, so right off the bat, you know, again, I do feel like there is this energy of wanting to bring someone in, you know, wanting to bring in a relationship, wanting to bring in a connection, but I really do feel like at the same time, you're just in the mode of self-love. When I see the Page of Cups in this deck, it always reminds me of someone who's taking care of themselves, who's learning how to fill their own cup up. Because notice how she has this spoon and like the water keeps dripping through it. I feel like that's very much putting the love back into yourself, and that's also what's going to bring someone into your life. But at the same time, I do want to say that with the Six of Cups, there is this longing for home with someone. You know, we call the Six of Cups the homecoming card for a reason. You want to connection where it's not only going to be intellectually stimulating and someone that can really pick your brain and really give you their thoughts and opinions and really understand you, but you want someone who's going to be your best friend, who's going to kind of feel like home to you as well. I just wanted to grab this really quick. We also have the Six of Pentacles, which is really interesting. 2 sixes here. Sixes are all dates. I have to go out there. But I really feel like as you're learning to love yourself, that's what's really going to be drawing someone in. But we do have the Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, so I feel like you aren't going to have to, I'm going to put it this way. I feel like your next relationship is going to be very good. Like, you aren't going to have to go through all of the nitty-gritty of continuously dating to find someone that you love. But I do feel like you need this time in between to really discover yourself. The Hermit is also trusting our intuition to guide the way. You know, so again, I really do feel like maybe if you wanted to become a psychic for career, that is something that you could do. I could see you going on live streams as well and just making that your career, you know, helping people, understanding people, because you are someone who is an empath, you are someone who is an indigo child. But I feel like when you take the time to really caress these talents and to really embrace them and to love them, they're really going to grow, and I feel like it's going to give you a lot of opportunities. Now, it's not to say that you have to join this career or you have to be involved in this line of work. You know, you don't have to be a practitioner for job, but I really do feel like you'd have a lot of fun in it. I feel like it'd be very easy for you to do because it's something that you innately get. But with the Seven of Chalices in the reverse, you know, I love that we were talking about your career as well when I got into it, because I really do feel like when it comes to your work or maybe even tarot or, you know, manifesting, working with tarot cards a little bit more, I feel like you're not going to have to be kind of confused on if this is something that you want to do or not. You know, it's not going to be like, oh, I'm paid good at telemarketing. I kind of like telemarketing. Should I keep doing? You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be like an all or nothing. Like, some people are like, heck yeah, I love telemarketing. This is my life. You know, and I feel like that's how you would be maybe in a more spiritual career. Or maybe even just later on in life, you know, maybe even in your retirement age, going towards your spirituality and making a career out of it. But I really do feel like there is this potential for you to be able to do that. And maybe that's also what guides you to someone. But I feel like it's only a matter of time. I feel like that's kind of the main thing of this reading, is love yourself until this person comes in, and love yourself the way that you want this person to love you, because I feel like that's really what's going to draw a lot of people in here. Also, don't be scared to make some friendships. You know, I keep hearing Spirit be like, you know, making friends online as well, you know, getting to talk to people through different forums. I just feel like allow yourself to make new friends and to connect with other people, because that's what's really going to change your love life. Yeah, we have the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like your love life, it's going to grow, right? The Eight of Pentacles talks all about tending to our gardens and having that beautiful, lush harvest in return, because we put all of the work in. So know that it's going to pay off. Know that you are going to have someone incredible coming into your life, but it's only after you've done the work on yourself and you've really embraced yourself. You know, you've worked on your spirituality a little bit more as well, because I feel like Spirit is saying, you know, take this time to focus on your spirituality so you're already kind of ahead of the game when you're with this person, right? Now, I also want to draw you a crystal card. I hope that that resonated so far, Leah. I'm going to draw you some crystals really quick. I want to draw you in regards to love, how to bring in a love a little bit quicker with what crystal. And as soon as I say that, I literally cut to rose quartz. How funny is that? I literally love it. Anyway, so let's see for love and also general. So for love for Leah, what will bring it in faster? So right off the bat, we have ametrine, spiritual guidance, angelic realms, clear stress, and truths revealed. Again, you know, I really do feel like you're having angelic guidance to find your loved one. You might also, with Ruby, increased abundance, passion, lucid dreaming, or light of the soul. You might start having dreams where it's almost as if you recognize someone, and maybe that's even who you're trying to go towards romantically, right? It doesn't have to be someone that you already know. I feel like it probably isn't, but maybe you've just seen this like specific person in your dreams multiple times, or you're going to be, and that's a sign from your spirit guides. But ametrine and ruby are really awesome to harness for your love. Let's also get just in general. Okay, we have Lapis Lazuli and Moonstone. Beautiful. So Lapis Lazuli, I always like to say, is the healing crystal. You know, it's talking all about healing us, releasing any stress as well. This one specifically says releasing anger, prophetic dreams. Again, more dreams, lucid dreaming, prophetic dreams. You are having very, very spiritual dreams, girl. So make sure that you're writing them down, keeping a dream journal. You know, I really feel like that's going to help. But also serenity and grace. We had serenity at the beginning of the reading, actually. Let me grab that card. Here she is, Serenity, and we also have another Serenity. So I feel like that's kind of your goal right now, is to reach serenity, to reach happiness, to feel comfortable with where you are as well. But we also have Moonstone, female fertility, calming emotions, attracting new love and growth. Beautiful. So again, you really are on the right track. Just trust in divine timing, right? It always happens to us in the way that it's supposed to. Hi, DLC. How are you? And hi, Kathy. I'm so happy that you're here all the way from Singapore. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. What time is it in Singapore right now? And also, DLC, we're doing readings, but if you would like one, you can definitely have one as well. But yeah, oh, and also, Leah, we on the bottom of the deck, we have Earth, abundance, fertility, harvesting, and logic. That's interesting. We have fertility twice. Are you a little bit worried about, like, about your fertility, or maybe just finding a relationship while you're still a little bit young? Because fertility doesn't have to be actual fertility. You know, I had a hysterectomy, and I'm, you know, I still see it when I do my readings. So I feel like maybe there's this energy of just focusing in on your divine femininity a little bit more as well, if that makes sense. Yeah, of course you can have one, DLC. Kathy Stardom, it's 2:16 a.m. here. Oh my gosh. Thank you for being up, my love. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad. Okay, so that makes sense then with fertility if you don't want kids. Because that's what I was thinking, was that it was more a feminine, divine feminine energy. Because honestly, I had a hysterectomy, but I still get fertility in my readings. I just feel like it's embracing your femininity and embracing your sort of youthful side, right? And 47 is still young, girl. Oh, right, Lefter, no, you are next. Oh my goodness, no worries. There you go. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that definitely resonates then with the dreams and with the sort of determined energy of this as well. And also the Six of Cups that we started with, you know, a homecoming, feeling like you're at home with someone. That's awesome. I'm so glad that it resonated. Aw, that's so sweet. I really do feel like you guys are going to, you know, have an amazing relationship when you guys come together, but I really do feel like that's why you're receiving those dreams, is just to kind of understand. And we were talking about harvest as well earlier, and I just wanted to mention this. On Earth, it says abundance, fertility, harvest, and logic, or harvesting. So I really do feel like you're attracting these things into your life with the law of attraction, and you are reaping your harvest, right? You are going to be reaping your rewards. Yeah, Kathy, you can have one as well. Oh my gosh, thank you for coming into the stream. Everyone that's in stream can have a reading if you'd like. I'm also accepting donations. They're not required, but I will put them here while I clean up. But it is appreciated. Okay. Where did I put this? How you haven't met your spouse yet. So I just think that's so funny. So I feel like maybe that's also what's going on here. But I'm glad that it resonated. Oh, Aramo, I wish that you could stay too. Please have a great rest of your day or night. But yeah, the next time you come in stream, I'll give you a reading, my love. I'm so sorry I didn't get to read for you, but definitely let me know. I was so happy to have you here, Iramo. And thank you so much, Petite Gal. I loved reading for you so much, Liat. I felt really horrible that I didn't get to read for you yesterday, so I'm so happy I got to read for you today. It just makes me so entirely happy. Okay, so let's go forward. I believe right lefter is next. Yes. Oh, wait. Kathy. Oh, wait. Kathy was in here first, right lefter. Is that okay if we do Kathy's and then we'll do yours? Oh, I think that was on my end. I think it paused for some reason. I kind of noticed it too, but it was very strange. I'm not quite sure what that was. But, I'm sorry, Ray Lefter, that it stopped for a second. Yes, all in divine timing. I'm sending you so much love too. I hope that you have a great day. Oh, thank you, Kathy. You're so sweet. Oh my gosh. Hi, Ong. Oh my gosh, Ong. I thought that I had literally recognized your energy too, and then I was like, I'm not gonna just blurt out and be like, Ong. I'm so happy that you're here. Oh my gosh. Okay. So right off the bat, sure, I'm British. We love cues. I love it. Oh, hi, Crystal. Hi, love. Wishing I was able to stay. I'm at work right now. Just stopping by to say hi. Blessings all. Thank you. Hi, Crystal. I'm so glad that you were able to stop by. Thank you for coming in here. Oh, I'm so happy I'm seeing all my friends. I love you guys so much. I'm so pumped. Okay. So Kathy is first. So let's get right into yours, Ong. Oh my goodness! It's been a minute since I've read for you, my love. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Okay, so let's get right into this. I'm gonna just pull and see like what this full moon is bringing into your life, Ong, and then we will go on to right lefter, and then we will go on to DLC. Okay. So, right off the bat, for my beautiful, beautiful Ong, which should... Beautiful. Okay, so right off the bat, we have She Who Surprises, Breeze. Surprise, discovery, and revelation. So I really do feel like this full moon is bringing in a lot of surprises. I feel like there's going to maybe even be like a gift or something that's coming your way. It doesn't have to be like someone's actually gifting you one, but it could be more like even a spiritual gift. Maybe someone is really, you know, kind of sending good energy your way. I feel like it's more like a healing, but I feel like you're going to notice it through butterflies or through the animals that you see outside, maybe even a lot of insects. It could be that you're seeing a lot of bugs, to be completely honest, and maybe at first you were like, why am I seeing all these? But I feel like that's something that's going to be a reoccurring theme over the next month. I also want to say make sure that you continue speaking up, that you continue saying what's on your mind as well. I feel like that's incredibly important, is kind of coming out out, expressing yourself, showing yourself off as well. You are powerful, you are brave, you are bold. You are someone who is so talented and creative and brilliant as well. So make sure that you aren't kind of dulling that light, right? Because also I do want to say that in Breeze, it looks like she's almost opening up curtains to go onto stage and to perform. So there's almost this energy of maybe you being a little bit more in the limelight over the next few months. You know, I really do feel like there's also this energy of, I don't want to say like getting a lucky break, but there is this energy. You okay, Ghosty Boy? Something spook you? But there is this energy of almost something happened very spontaneously, and it's going to really shift the energy towards you. It could be at work, it could be in regards to your friendships, but I feel like people are just going to be paying more attention to you, especially over the last few months of the year. You know, I feel like this is really your time to shine, and it's really setting you up for 2022 as well. You know, I really do feel like 2022 is going to be absolutely incredible for you. You know, and I feel like it's also going to be a really great year for self-discovery. I feel like you're going to be understanding parts of yourself that maybe you hadn't been able to appreciate fully before, or maybe you never fully embraced. I feel like you're also starting to let go of fears. You're letting go of the what ifs. You're surrendering to the universe and just trusting that everything is going to happen the way that it's supposed to, right? You know, you're believing in divine timing. You're manifesting more. You're working with the law of attraction, which is so incredible. I love it. But we also have she who creates creativity, originality, and spontaneity. So again, make sure that you are creating. I know that we touched on a little bit, but you are someone who is incredibly talented, very creative. So make sure that you are flexing those muscles. Make sure that you are really relying on that, because it is so important, my love. But also with creating, just drawing, sitting down and just doodling. If you even just want to get started into a new hobby, maybe even calligraphy, or maybe writing poetry, whatever that might be, I feel like now is a really great time to do that as well. Hi, Kurdot! Yes, I think it is. I think it is going to be a kind of regular thing. And oh my gosh, I'm glad that you see a lot of them, because it's like overwhelming in all of these pictures. There's like a bug in every picture, which I love, but honestly, I've never quite noticed that before. And like even there, it looks like a feather, but like when I first looked at it, it looked like a beetle that was jumping onto her. And I really do feel like also with beetles, it very much represents being very tough, being very thick-skinned, and knowing that you can get the job done, knowing that you have all of the resources that you need to achieve any dream that you have or any goal as well. But we also have she who doubts, fear, wariness, and trust, which is Enid. And it's really funny because we were talking about getting rid of fear and trusting more in the divine, trusting more in your gifts, in your resources, knowing that you can achieve anything that you put your mind to. You know, I really do feel like you're someone who dances to the beat of your own drum, and that's something that's actually going to be the biggest blessing in life. The queue is a little long, but not like super long, so you can definitely get on the queue if you want, Kurdot. But let's see, anything else for on? Let's grab one more. I feel like there's one more card in here, and then I'll go on to another oracle deck. Beautiful. Okay, she who whispers, secrets, confessions, and confidant. Beautiful. Okay, and I love the fact that we literally have surprise, discovery, and revelation too. So I feel like maybe there's also a secret that's coming to light, or maybe just a secret about yourself, or I feel like there's a talent, to be completely honest, that you're really good at that maybe you haven't delved quite as much into as you've liked in the past, but I feel like that's also coming forward. I feel like also there's someone in your life that wants you to rely on them a little bit more, that wants you to open up to them. It could be a family member, but I feel like it's more of a friendship, right? Someone who feels like a friend to you, someone who feels like they could be your confidant, but it's almost as if, you know, you're just kind of sticking to yourself, which honestly is very normal after a full moon and around a full moon, especially an Aries full moon, because we're wanting to take care of ourselves, right? But we also do have sensuality. Express your sensuality. Let me grab one more. But notice how in the sensuality card, we literally have this big cup here. It's a cup of love. It's a cup of understanding. And do you see how even though she's healing other people, she's also healing herself? So make sure to do that as well, especially because I feel like you're a really amazing confidant, a great shoulder to cry on, someone who's really incredible to turn to whenever they have tough days. Make sure that you're also doing that for yourself, right? I feel like that's incredibly important. But we also have seven heavenly virtues. Oh my goodness, keys to goodness. Beautiful. You know, so I really do feel like you're someone who is focusing on the positive, and I feel like that's really opening up sort of Pandora's box to happiness. Wow. And on the bottom of the deck, invite serendipity. So I really do feel like Spirit is asking you to just kind of go with the flow, to have a good time, to not take things so seriously as well. You know, if we look at some of these cards, she looks kind of like a clown. She looks like an actress. You know, she kind of looks like she's coming into the light. She's like a warrior woman. You know, maybe that scar on her face, like she got into a sword battle or something, and she's like really badass. And I feel like that's your energy, is that you are emerging. Like, you can be all of these things. Also, that's what I want to say really quick. You know that song where it's like, I could be blue, or I could be yellow, I could be red, or I could be purple? I feel like that's kind of your energy, to be honest, Ong. Is like you're really discovering every aspect of your life, and you're really kind of switching things up. And 7 heavenly virtues. So I feel like there's all these different aspects of yourself, but you're learning how to incorporate them and bring them into one being, if that makes sense. So like your more masculine side is going to be balanced with your divine feminine side. Your more, I guess, stubborn side is going to become more flexible, right? So it's all about embracing the yin and the yang of every quality of yourself, if that makes sense, over the next year. Now we also have Polar Bear Mystic. Yeah, and you're someone who's incredibly psychic as well. So make sure that you're trusting them. I feel like you're receiving a lot of dreams too, that are really going to give you a lot of insight, maybe even about bears as well, because we do have Polar Bear. These messages are coming through so timely. Thank you! Oh my gosh, I'm glad to hear it. But honestly, with Polar Bear Mystic, know that challenges make you stronger. Again, that's exactly what we were talking about this woman being a warrior, and she has a scar now, like a battle scar from everything that she has been in. And I feel like that's very much your energy, my love, is that everything that you go through, it's just an extension of your wisdom and of the fact that you are someone who is very wise and very intelligent. But it says, have faith when you face adversity, take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. And we were just talking about that as well. Embrace your psychic abilities, and you carry the shaman within. Beautiful. That's awesome. Kurdat, if we practice positive thinking here, I guess there will always be next time. Yes, of course. No, exactly. You know, staying positive is the name of the game, but also make sure that you are feeling your emotions. I'm not someone who is going to be like, hey, you should be happy all the time, because it's not realistic, right? You know, and I want you guys to be in a mindset that's very healthy. So that includes expressing maybe frustrations or maybe feelings of sadness or disappointment. You know, it's okay to feel those things. That's the human experience, right? But make sure that you're just picking yourself up at the end of the day, like your own best friend, right? You know, it's almost like a friend coming over and tapping you on the shoulder and being like, okay, buddy, come on, let's go home. It's enough now, you know? And I feel like you just have to do that for yourself. And that's for all of you guys, not just Ong, but also Ong. Yes, take care of yourself. But let's go forward. Let's grab some tarot cards for Ong really quick. Okay, these just wanted to shoot out. So we have the 3 of Chalices in reverse, the 8 of Cups in the reverse, and the Fool card in the upright. Beautiful. Again, I love the fact, too, that we were picking up on someone wanting to get close to you, and you're like, I'm just going to focus on me. I'm going to focus on my talents, on my hobbies, on my aspirations. You know, and I don't want to say that you're straying away from connections or from friendships, because I feel like you're still very much welcoming them in, but I feel like over the next few months and closing up the year, you're really going to be focused on yourself. You know, you're not going to want to be in big groups. Maybe it makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable as well, because I feel like your energy is going to be very, very sensitive during this time. So I wouldn't be surprised if big groups or big get-togethers make you feel a little bit nervous or a little bit cautious as well. You know, with the 8 of Cups in the reverse, it also talks about the fact that you don't have to be working all the time or making yourself do things. It's okay to just relax and to rest when you need it, because there's always going to be the adventures there. You're always going to be someone who has a lifetime of adventures, of new experiences, of new ideas, of new inspirations. But right now, the 8 of Cups also talks about recharging yourself. And again, that goes hand in hand with this woman who has this cup of love, you know, and she's also holding her pet bird very closely. And I feel like that's also your energy, is that you are embracing yourself, you're embracing your pets, you're embracing maybe even just like a cuddly pillow that you have on your bed that you just recently bought. Like it's just this energy energy of just nurturing yourself and taking time for the things that you love, right? This could even be like a caramel frappuccino. Maybe you really love them. And you're just like sitting in bed cuddling your little mocha frappuccino. But I do feel like there's this energy of just nurturing what you love on, because it's so important. And I really do feel like there's going to be a brand new beginning or a brand new adventure right around the corner, and it's something unexpected. Maybe this is also that secret. Again, it's kind of like showtime, stepping out into the future, you know, maybe even after a period of just meditating and being in a little bit of a standstill. Now you're excited to break loose. I keep hearing that song too, I want to break free, but I really do feel like you are going towards your liberation in 2022 as well. I feel like 2022 is going to just be your year, my love. But with the Page of Coins in reverse as well, you know, this is very much talking about how you're being more mature with your feelings, with your emotions, and you're really starting to understand and heal away any traumas. I feel like maybe you're also working on your shadow work, or maybe you're just healing yourself a lot more. Maybe even you're going to be doing a lot of meditations or singing bowl, maybe sitting through some singing bowl meditations as well. I feel like that would be incredibly important. But you're lightening the load for yourself, which I love. You're making things simplified. You're really getting back to basics, but you're doing it in a very mature way, right? And I feel like you're doing it in a very responsible way as well. So, you know, keep working towards those goals and towards those ambitions, and I feel like more blessings are going to be coming your way for sure. But we also have the Seven of Cups here as well. You know, and it can talk about confusion, but you are on the right track. Even when you feel confused, know that you have blessings coming in with the Eight of Wands. So I hope that resonated, but I feel like you are moving very, very fast. Even though sometimes, you know, it can feel like we aren't making any progress, divine timing is like, nope, you're right on track. You are right on schedule. You're doing amazing things. All we want you to do is be happy, right? Very much the song, Don't Worry, Be Happy. So I hope that resonated on. Grab on a crystal card really quick too, and then we will go to the next reading. Moonstone, again, I love it. We have female fertility, calming emotions, attracting new love, and growth. Let me grab one more for Azurite, divine guidance, stillness, new connections, and astral travel. Beautiful. So again, you know, the Fool is talking about travel as well. So astral travel is going to be really, really important over the next few months. Maybe even learning how to lucid dream a little bit more. I love that we have two things that are basically talking about lucid dreaming and astral travel. But allow yourself to be still for the time being, right? That does resonate so much. I'm so glad! Woo-woo! Oh my gosh. I'm so happy, my love. And thank you for the super chat, my darling. That really means the entire world to me. Like, I really, really appreciate it. And I really love being able to read for you. Oh my gosh. Okay, right lefter, are you ready for a reading now? Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm truly thankful for this insightful reading, babe. No, I'm thankful for you. Oh my gosh, I'm thankful for you coming into this reading and into this chat. Honestly, I'm so thankful that you're in my life. And anytime you want a reading, let me know. I love you. But I hope you're doing amazing. I'm really proud of you, Ong. Like, incredibly proud of you. Like, big time heckin' proud. And you should be just as proud as well, because you've done amazing things. Okay, right lefter. Let's get right into this. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Honestly, I feel like this is going to be an amazing reading. Okay, so I'm going to start off with these cards really quick. And then we will go forward. Okay, right, lefter. I'm quite excited. I'm excited too. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what does the right lefter need to know? Spirit guides and ancestors of right lefter. Hi, Pierre. How are you? Oh my gosh. From England. That's amazing. I'm in Texas. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. I love that we have 2 people here. It's just incredible. Oh my gosh. It's always like blows my mind when there's people that are in other time zones and like around the world. Let me just fix my camera really quick. Boop. Okay. It just needs to be like the refreshed from every now and again. But DLC, you are right after Right Lefter. Right Lefter was 1 person ahead of you, if that's okay. Fellow Bryn here, yes! Oh my gosh. Okay. So Right Lefter. What does Right Lefter need to know? Okay, so right off the bat, we have She Who Flies, Valeris, Dare, Do, and Reach, and She Who Aches, Perpetua, Sadness, Solitude, Silent, and Withdraw. Right, Lefter, have you been feeling a little bit kind of not yourself recently or over the last few months? Maybe even just the last year was a little bit tough, right? I feel like you're coming out of that. I feel like you're starting to understand that the time that you spend by yourself, it's actually very healing, and I feel like it's also something that helps you recharge. Maybe you're starting to really love kind of being alone, and you're really starting to love being in your own energy as well, but you're also starting to imagine what could be, right? I feel like you're someone who is daring to dream. You're someone who's looking out into the future and you're saying, no, this is what I want to do. I want to do this, and that, and I feel like you're really planning things, right? But I do feel like it's been really hard because as I'm saying this, I'm starting to kind of sweat. It's almost as if it's been a lot of work. I don't know if that means like physical labor or if this is just like it's been really hard on your heart, but I feel like it's been a heavy time. It almost reminds me of like the 10 of Wands and how in traditional tarot, it's this guy that has like all of these wands on his back inside of a basket, and he's like heaving it up a hill to like a mountaintop, and he's almost there. There's like this much space between him and the mountain, but he's exhausted. Like he is just utterly exhausted because he's been through all of this. And like, you know, who could blame that man? 10 heavy wands in a pouch on your back. That's crazy. You know, but I feel like you're also starting to appreciate everything that happened. That was a really weird wind gust. Did you guys hear that? I don't know. Maybe that's also a message, right, left, or maybe something is going to come in very suddenly, and it's almost as if the energy is going to be shaken up very, very fast. It almost reminds me of when we have an Etch-a-Sketch, and we like do that, and we kind of mix it up. I feel like things are going to be really, oh, okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, right, Lefter. I totally forgot that you wanted to know Elle's intentions towards you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for you to, like, have to tell everyone about your heart attack. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. I feel so bad, but I do want you to know that, like, things are going to get better, you know, and it has been tough, but I really do feel like things are coming around, my love. Okay? I'm sorry. I just felt really drawn to saying all that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for you to, like, have to tell everyone what's going on. I feel really bad. I'm so sorry. And I'm sorry that you had to go through that. I can imagine that that was really, really tough and really painful. It's interesting that I started sweating, too, because when my grandfather went through his heart attack, that was one of his symptoms, was he was just sweating for, like, a week straight before it happened. But yeah, no, it's okay. Thank you so much. I'm all right now. I'm so glad. Oh my gosh. Aw, Pierre, no, you're sweet. I feel like I'm talking to a celebrity, talking to you guys. I love you guys so much. You guys are like my celebrities. I love reading for you guys, you know, and you guys are the celebrities that come to me for advice. Hi, Haritha, how are you? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. No, you didn't expose me to that energy at all. I literally just, I exposed you basically. I brought you out here for that. And Pierre, of course, we can do a reading together. You are not on the wrong path. I promise. Every bad day will lead you to a good day. I promise. I promise. So we'll definitely do a reading. DLC is right above you, Pierre. So it might be after DLC's reading, but then we can definitely get to you, my love. Okay, right, Lefter. Let's see what Elle's energies towards you are. What are Elle's energies towards right, Lefter? and intentions. What are the intentions here? I'm going to do both decks as well. I hope you don't mind, just really quick. So what are the intentions towards right, left, or from L? So I am a Virgo Sun, Gemini Moon, Capricorn Rising. I have a Capricorn, or not Capricorn, I have a Cancer and Venus as well, so I'm a really sensitive little baby. But going forward, oh my goodness, so what are their intentions? Right off the bat, I'm going to just also draw from this other deck too really quick, because I want to let these jets pass, because there's like tons. I've never seen the jets fly past, but right, lefters, since we've been doing your reading, there have been like 3 that have passed over the house. I don't understand. So I really do feel like there's something coming in fast, maybe even with L. It could also be that there's something. You're traveling soon? There you go. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. That is literally hilarious. Oh my gosh. Wow, where are you traveling to? Oh my gosh, yeah, no, that's definitely what it's picking up. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Has it been a while since you guys have like seen each other? Is this your first time meeting? Let's go ahead and grab some more. I'm gonna actually redraw these really quick because I'm like, I got so distracted by that noise, but I feel like intuitively you guys are really, really connected. So let's see. With L, I'm a Capricorn Moon, Libra Sun, and Rising, and Mars, Venus, and Virgo. Awesome! My boyfriend is a Venus and Virgo as well. I'm not sure what my Mars is, to be completely honest. I think it's Aquarius. I think. I'll have to look. I'm going to Egypt. I haven't seen him in 11 months. Oh, that's awesome. Oh my gosh, you're going to have to take videos so I can see and then like link it to me. Oh, that's awesome, my love. Egypt. Oh, are you guys going to go into Cairo and everything and like also visit the pyramids? That's amazing. Oh my gosh, I'm getting goosebumps. That's awesome. Okay, so let's see. Right, lefter. What are L's intentions? Okay, so right off the bat, okay, let me grab a few more cards. So we have the 3 of Swords in reverse, the 3 of Cups in reverse, the 9 of Wands in reverse, the Death card in reverse, and the Ace of Coins. I'm going to go ahead and grab 3 more cards just so it's even, and then we'll go on to the other deck. So this is kind of the same energy as the last cards that I pulled, which is interesting. Yeah, and again, Strength in reverse, and we literally had that in the last reading. So I feel like with L, we also have the 8 of Wands in the reverse. Oh my gosh, Leah, you've been to Egypt too? That's incredible. Oh, I want to visit Egypt and Israel so bad. It's always been a dream. You know, I've had a past life in Egypt before, and I'm itching to go back, but I'm also like kind of nervous about it because I've heard a lot of people when they go to Egypt and like Israel, because it's very highly charged like areas, it can be kind of overwhelming. Anyway, so with L, my love, going forward, we have the 3 of Swords in the reverse, followed by the 3 of Cups in reverse, the 9 of Wands in reverse, in reverse, the Death card in reverse, the Ace of Coins in the upright, the 4 of Coins in the upright, the Strength card in reverse, and the 8 of Wands in reverse. So don't feel scared by all of these reversals. It's actually really, really good. You know, especially with the 3 of Swords here and the 3 of Cups. This talks about how this relationship is one that is very healing. It talks about how there isn't a lot of heartbreak, but I do feel like maybe Elle has been in some harsh situations in their past. It's almost as if maybe this person, maybe they had a really tough relationship in the past or a really tough connection. This could also be your energy, but I feel like they're mindful of the fact that this is a very healthy connection and a very healthy dynamic, right? It's almost like you guys can be safe with one another. You guys can be open, and that's something that's really awesome here. But with the 3 of Cups in the reverse, with the 9 of Wands in the reverse as well, you know, this really talks also another plane. Are you kidding me? That's hilarious. It's the 4th plane. You guys, we should count them. I feel like that's a message right left or already. Is 4 planes already. Okay, so with the 9 of Wands in the reverse and the Death card, I feel like you guys are also saying that in regards to previous relationships, it's not as much work to keep this one going. Like, even though you guys are very long distance, it's something that comes together very naturally. Like, you don't have to see each other every single day to know that one another cares for each other, to know that there's something solid, and to know that there's something stable. But at the same time, with the 4 of Coins, I feel like also part of it was saving up money. You know, maybe money was a big issue in regards to this connection, and I feel like it's not going to be anymore. Like, have you guys considered maybe talking about going into a house together or moving together? Because honestly, with the 4 of Coins, we have this little tent, and then it always reminds me, the coins, of being like pancakes or like pita bread, and just kind of sitting and going out on dates together, you know, taking time to relax, to have a vacation together. But it's something that maybe you wanted to save up a little bit of money before you did so, you know, just so then that way you guys can have a little bit more fun. But I do feel like there's this energy of Elle really wanting to make things stable after a period of feeling almost as if this was unobtainable. And it's not to say that it ever was, because I feel like you guys are very healthy in this connection, but I feel like distance wise, you know, this person was like, I don't have you in the same space as me. He doesn't want an LDR, but it's difficult to move at the moment. Yes, exactly. You know, because I feel like he really does want you to be there with the Ace of Coins. I see the Ace of Coins usually as like an engagement, as a proposal, as maybe even just a really steady offer, you know, being like, I want this to be very serious. I want to consider having this for the long term, you know, because I feel like the two of you guys give each other strength. But it's interesting because I feel like while one of you wants to move ahead very fast, one of you, and it might be you, right, lefter, you know, I feel like, honestly, there's a lot of frustrations here because one of you guys wants to move very fast and one of you guys wants to take it slow. It's almost as if he's very... I don't think that he's as honest with you about how he feels, because he doesn't want to seem kind of emotionally unstable. Yeah, we have the 8 of Cups here with the Star card, so there's a lot of hope here. And I feel like, especially for moving forward, because with the 8 of Cups, notice how he's going on vacation. Again, I love to say that this is the vacation card as opposed to just walking away, because the 8 of Cups doesn't symbolize walking away forever. It just is kind of a time being. So I feel like this trip is going to open up a lot of hope, a lot of prospects, a lot of ideas of what the future can be. I feel like you guys are very playful with one another, though, right? Look what was on the top of the deck. I just looked down in my lap, and it was the 10 of Cups. So I really do feel like there's a lot of potential here. There's a lot of happiness. I feel like you guys understand each other very effortlessly. Notice how it's 2 people, too, and they're kind of like balancing on this little like teeter-totter together, and they're learning how to make it work with one another. And I feel like that's something that has to be kind of taken care of, is maybe the two of you guys have to learn how to easier communicate with one another, because from time to time it can be a little bit challenging in regards to feelings, because otherwise I feel like you guys talk about anything and everything, but from time to time, you know, I feel like that's also a stress. And I feel like money, again, is a stress. I'm psychic, I know how he feels, but he denies his feelings. I just want some TLC from him. Oh, my love. No, I definitely understand. And maybe that's something that you have to bring up to him, you know, is maybe the more that you just kind of do your own thing and you focus on yourself and you focus on your happiness, you know, and you just kind of, you still hint at it and you still be like, you know, I love you and everything else. I feel like he's going to come around. But here's the thing, is I feel like something's going to happen. Let me just grab this other deck because I'm really being drawn to it. And it's funny because originally when we drew, we had the High Priestess too. So it's like intuitively you know what's going on. And it's funny because I feel like Elle also knows that you know. But I really do feel like at the same time there's so many, almost like worries. Like there's so many struggles because it's like there's money, there's feelings, there's kind of hiding their truth, so to speak. So let's go ahead and grab some more cards. Elle's intentions towards right lefter. it's almost like very confused, again, teeter-totter like energy, right? But we do have the Two of Wands followed by the Three of Swords, but it was going more towards, I'm going to say it was in the middle position. We'll just take it like that. And it's so interesting because, look, I feel like with it being originally in the reverse in the first thing of cards, it's almost like he's saying that this is a very healing connection, that Elle doesn't want to get rid of it. This is something that they want to continue forward with, but they're also, like, not giving enough. You know, it's almost as if... Hold on, I dropped the card really quick. Yeah, with the World card, they don't want to close this out. They don't want to say goodbye to you because that would absolutely devastate them. That would break their heart. But I feel like this person is also a little bit on the fence with their own emotions. How do they feel? Because has this person been really focused on their money and just working really hard, trying to make a life? Because I feel like deep down, a part of them really wants to settle down, but I feel like they also, maybe that's part of their stress, is that they know that they're nowhere near where they need to be to settle down, or maybe they know that you still have goals and aspirations that you want to achieve, and that's why this person is like, you know, they're kind of on the fence. It's really interesting. Yeah, the King of Wands in reverse. Again, you know, this is someone who, they're very passionate, they're very detail-oriented, but I feel like it's when it comes to their work. Okay, let me just say something really quick, and it might not resonate, but I feel like Elle is more logical. Is this person more logical-based? Like this person, it makes more sense to them with like mathematics and with science and with history, because these are things that are written down. These are things that they can actually learn about. But when it comes to love, I feel like this individual has no clue what they're doing. They're just sort of like, well, I guess we're dating now. Well, I guess we like each other. You know, like, I feel like this person kind of doesn't know what to do with themselves, you know? And it's because of the fact that they are very career-focused, very analytical. Yes, King of Swords type energy. Okay, that makes a lot of sense, because I feel like this individual is just like, you know, they're very much in their passions. And yeah, we have the Hermit in reverse. I feel like this person doesn't want to be doing that very, very much anymore. You know, and maybe when you go out and visit, maybe that's something that this person is going to tell you. Maybe you guys are literally going to have a heart-to-heart where they open up with this Ten of Cups and the Star card originally showing up, where they're like, hey, you know I haven't been the most open. I know that I haven't been the most, maybe even communicative. Oh, thank you, Mona. Oh my goodness, you are so sweet. Hi, welcome to the chat, by the way. I will get to you soon. I am just doing right lefters reading, and then we will get on to yours, but and then we have a few others as well that we have to do, but thank you so much. You didn't have to do that, but I really, really appreciate it. But going forward, yeah, Knight of Cups. I feel like this person wants to get more into their romantic side for you, but I feel like it's only when you come in, because look, the Devil in the reverse. This person is coming out of fears. I feel like Elle is scared to lose their independence. I feel like this person is almost like, when I water this connection and when we become really stable, then I won't be the same person that I am when it's just me, if that makes sense. And it's not anything against your connection or against you, but I feel like it's more that this person still wants to kind of achieve goals before they settle down. But it's so weird because they're so torn, because this person at the same time is like, oh, I really, really want to be with them, but at the same time they're like, yeah, but I mean, I could also go to the concert alone. You know what I mean? Like, it's so interesting. Oh, okay, Mona. Definitely let me know. I'm going to be going back live again later today. So if you can meet me after your meeting, or even if you want to write to me on Instagram, my Instagram is darlingdtarot, and you can get a reading from me on there if you'd like, because I feel terrible that you were in here and didn't get a reading. But he's a commitment phobia, but I feel that he's serious about me. I sense the torn energy. No, exactly. And, you know, I feel like it's just taken time. Look, we literally had, and I'm getting goosebumps as I say this, but we have the Temperance card in reverse. This is saying the time is up, you know, and maybe this is also kind of the worry, is that this individual knows that time is ticking, and it's almost as if they've learned over the last 11 months how to temper themselves. And 11 is actually a really, like, divine number. You know, it talks about spirituality and getting to understand yourself, getting to understand what it is that you want. And, you know, with temperance as well, being, you know, the number 15, it also talks about the number 6, abundance, happiness, you know, coming together. Or number 14 rather, I think it's number 5. It's interesting that I'm being drawn to 5s and 6s. Right, lefter, I don't blame you. I don't blame you for being fed up, you know, especially with the Temperance card in reverse. I feel like you're like, time is up. I'm not being patient anymore. If you want to be with me, that's great, you know. But I feel like I keep hearing kind of last hurrah, right? Because we do have the Ace of Cups on the bottom with the Queen of Wands. Look at that. And can I say something else that's kind of bold before I wrap this reading up? Since we did have the King of Wands, where is he? Right here. Here he is. I feel as if he doesn't want you to have to feel like you're settling for him as well. Because I feel like Elle doesn't feel like they're on your level yet. Because of the fact that they're a commitment folk, I feel like this person doesn't feel fully mature yet. Because look at that. You guys are a perfect match. You guys are literally the King and Queen of Wands. It's just that he's still here and you've spiritually leveled up. You've done the healing. You've done the work. But I feel like Elle has still yet to do all of that. And it's no, you know, like, I'm not trying to be salty towards this person, but I really do feel like they have some more growing up to do, and maybe that's the conclusion that they came to. We're twin flames. Okay, that makes sense, especially with like the same suit going on here. Like, this is cut from the same cloth. Like, their clothes are literally the same, you know, and I feel like that's where the comfort is. But I feel like at the same time, right, lefter, that you scare this individual a little bit because of the fact that you're twin flames. You mirror so much to this individual of things that they have to heal. So it's really funny because I feel like you're like, hey, these are the things that I've already healed. These are the things that I want going forward. And this person is like, wow, I either have to heal and get with it, or this person's not going to be with me, right? So I feel like that's where a little bit of the frustration is, you know, and it's almost as if he feels less than. Exactly, you know, and it's interesting because I feel like, you know, you see him as someone that's very capable, you know, someone who can get the job done the first time without asking, someone who's very focused, someone who is very intelligent, but at the same time, I feel like he also struggles with maybe some self-sabotaging energies where he's really hard on himself, too. And it's interesting because, you know, I feel like that's also part of it where, you know that song where it's like, she's so high above me, she's so lovely. I feel like that's the kind of energy that we have here as well. So I hope that resonated, right, lefter. Hold on, I'm just going to take a quick sip of water. But I really do feel like things are coming to a conclusion. And let me just say, we started out with the Page of Coins in the reverse, and I just shuffled it, and we have the Page of Coins in the upright and the Four of Wands underneath that. So, the king of self-sabotage, honestly, though. But I really do feel like this person's maturing, you know? It really is a good step. And I feel like with the Four of Wands as well in the upright, you know, this person is looking for stability. I feel like they're going to be looking for commitment, but it's just taken them a while. You know? No, thank you so much. I'm glad that you loved it. Oh my gosh, I'm glad that I was able to do a reading for you. Things will definitely get better. And it's so funny because we're wrapping up your reading and I've not seen any other planes. As soon as I say that, a plane passes. Just one plane, though. That's so funny. Okay. There you go. I'm so happy you came in here, right, lefter, because honestly, these messages were meant for you. You're going to be traveling, too, like a lot. I definitely feel like. Oh, I'm so glad that you liked it. Aww. I'm glad, my love. I'm really happy to hear it. Okay, Pierre, are you ready for your reading? I'm glad that I could read for you, though. You'll have to take pictures of Egypt and of your travels as well and keep me updated. Write to me on Instagram or on my email, too, and let me know. Right? I'm so glad to be here. Oh, my gosh. I'm so happy to be in you guys' presence. Like, you guys are so sweet. I just love you guys so much. Okay. Pierre, let's get right into this. Okay, Pierre, do you have a question in particular, or do you want a general reading of whatever the universe wants you to know? I will. I'll invite you to the wedding. Yes! Oh my gosh, please. That would be awesome. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I would love to be at the wedding. Right lefter, I didn't ever pull you a crystal. Let me just grab you a crystal really quick, right lefter. Oh wow, that's a lot of crystals. Peridot. It's so funny because it's healing heartbreak and well-being and attracting money, and that's literally what the whole vibe of the reading was as well. Yes, DLC, you are right after Pierre. I promise. I'm so sorry. But I promise it'll be a great reading, DLC. I'm so excited to read for you too. Okay, Pierre, let's get right into this. So I'm going to draw you your crystal card last. But let's just get right into this. Let's see a general reading for Pierre. What does the universe want Pierre to know? Ancestors and spirit guides. Okay, so right off the bat, we have She Who Guides, New Path, Guide, and Renewal. And we also have She Who Brings Light, Light, Serenity, and Beacon. Beautiful. Okay, so right off the bat with She Who Guides, you know, I really do feel like all of this frustration, it's because you are going onto a new path. It's because a brand new door is opening for you. And let me tell you, sometimes when a brand new door opens and your old one closes, sometimes you're like still holding on to the old door and you're like, I don't want it to close though. I don't want it to close, but sometimes it's like an automatic door and it has to close, right? And you're kind of pushed into a brand new door, regardless of if you like it or not. And I really do feel like as well that it almost feels as if the universe is pushing you into new experiences and pushing you forward. And it's almost as if you're kind of putting your heels down into the sand, and even though you're trying to just kind of stay where you are and to catch your breath, because I feel like it's overwhelming more than anything. I feel like you're just trying to breathe. You're just like, no, I just need a second. I just need 1 minute to just kind of catch my breath, to just be here, to be alive. And the universe is like, come on, we gotta go. You got lessons to learn. We gotta go. You know, and I feel like because of that, it felt really restricting and it feels very overwhelming. I wouldn't be surprised if you've been struggling a lot with anxiety over the last few months as well, or, you know, especially with you writing and saying that you didn't feel like you were on the right path. You know, a spirit really wants you to know that you are, and even sometimes when it doesn't look like the right path, you will be surprised to know that it leads you to somewhere better. Even the scariest of paths in the woods will always take us to a brand new city, you know, that is very bright and very welcoming and very warm. So make sure that you're always staying into that energy and knowing that the universe always has your best intention at heart. You know, because I feel like you've been receiving a lot of messages, especially in regards to music. Notice how we have a lot of foliage that's kind of covering her ears, even peacock feathers. I feel like you've been listening to music a lot lately, and it's been kind of your healing. It's been how you can connect with your emotions and connect with the expressions that you kind of want to feel as you're going through these changes, right? So maybe you're connecting to songs that have lyrics to kind of represent how you're feeling overwhelmed. I also feel like listening to meditative music, so like instrumental music, would be really beneficial during this time, but I feel like you're receiving a lot of messages through songs. You might also notice when you wake up at night from your dreaming that you're singing a certain song. Write down the song and then later on go forward and write down all the lyrics. When you have all of the lyrics, just look over them again, right? Because I feel like that's a message. I feel like your spirit guides connect to you a lot through music and a lot through song, but they're also guiding you. You know, I feel like you have a really strong spiritual team behind you that are saying, hey, it's okay. It's okay to feel scared. It's okay to feel nervous or to feel fear, but we want you to be excited as well because there's so much newness around the corner. You know, I keep hearing that there's a bright light at the end of the tunnel, right? And it's so funny because you know that song from Owl City where it's like, is that the light at the far end of the tunnel or just the train? And I feel like maybe that's your energy right now where you're like, is this a good change or is this going to bring me to like more tower moments? moments. What is this? But, you know, I feel like there is this energy of stepping more into the silver lining type of energy, stepping into that more optimistic energy as well. Now, that's not to be kind of confused with toxic positivity. I don't believe that we can be happy all the time. I feel like if we were happy all the time, we wouldn't know what true excitement feels, right? And I feel like at the same time, with kind of expressing your emotions and feeling them, that also invites more happiness in. You said, I keep waking up at the same time. Okay, yeah. So what time is it? Because I feel like that's also a message. Synchronicities are going to be messages right now. But we also have she who is present now, awareness and acceptance. Accepting where you are in the present moment and knowing that you're on the right track. This is literally confirmation from your spirit guide saying that you are on the right path at the right time. Even when it doesn't feel like it, right? You are going towards your better future. You know, make sure that you are continuing to look forward as well. I keep kind of tripping over my words in this reading too, so make sure that you're speaking up. Make sure that you're clearing your throat chakra and also clearing your third eye chakra. 540 would be the number 9. So the number 9 talks about spirituality. It also talks about solitude. It talks about taking time for yourself. It talks about really increasing your spiritual gifts as well and trusting your intuition. The number 9 is very incredible. It's a very, very powerful number. It's very weird and annoying. I can bet. Oh my gosh. You know, I feel like that really is a number. Look online, number 9, numerological meaning, because I feel like that's incredibly important to you. But I feel like there is going to be a choice in the future to go towards something new. There was just 2 planes that were traveling together. So and it's funny because there's 2 cards here as well. Right when I looked up and saw the 2 planes, they were like those Blue Angels planes. And I love that they're back. So maybe you're also going to be traveling, or maybe there's going to just be 2 choices in your life that are coming up. And it's up to you entirely what it is that you go towards. Let me just grab one more card and then we will go on to another oracle deck. But I do feel like there's going to be a choice in the future to make things better. And maybe also with the number 9 showing up with 540, you know, it talks about gaining clarity as well, trusting yourself. And as soon as I say that, I see this card which reminds me of the Hermit, how she's extending her hand forward and reaching out into the distance, into the unknown, into the murky depths of maybe the water, right? And it's she who frees, liberation, unrestrained, and freedom. So you are literally finding yourself, you know, but it's going to be through travel, through unrestraining yourself, through liberation, through your solitude as well. You're in a long distance. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Maybe that's also what you're longing for as well, because we do have the 2 cards here. Maybe it's like thinking about you guys. That's hilarious that you guys are both long distance. I also feel very drawn to the card on the top, so I'm also going to put that. She who stands, resolute, implacable, and also determined. Beautiful. So, you know, I really do feel like now is the time to focus in on your determination. And you're a Virgo? Okay, that makes sense. That makes complete sense. Also, the number 9 is tied with kind of Virgo energy as well, so I think that's really awesome. Beautiful. There's some more planes. I think that's so interesting. So it could also be that travel is in the cards for you as well, and that's going to be something that's very liberating, because the Hermit is someone who does travel by themselves. They're someone who packs a light bag. It's just whatever they can carry on their back, and then they go explore a new area. And I feel like that's very much going to be your energy, where you just want to have fun. You just want to go out and explore, right? I really want to travel somewhere alone. Yeah, both Brits and both in long distance relationships. I love it. And oh my gosh, we literally have vacation here. Take time for relaxation and adventure, and that's exactly what we're talking about, because, you know, again, with relaxing, taking time for yourself, taking time for self-care, but also vacation, I feel like it's in the cards. Have you and your person maybe thought about coming together? That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. It could be that you guys are literally coming together, but I feel like there's a lot of longing here too, because, you know, I really do feel like you want to be close with them. Yeah, as soon as I say that, we have sensuality, express your sensuality, and good fortune, invite magic in. You know, it could also be, wow, and new beginnings, begin your new life. So there's a lot of changes coming in, Pierre. Oh my gosh, are there a lot of changes. but I feel like you just want to be close to this individual, or just kind of close to not only another person, but also to yourself, to your spirituality. I don't know if you get this, but it's almost as if your hands warm up a lot, because I feel like you have a lot of excess energy. Using crystals would be really, really amazing for this. You know, I feel like also just putting your hands, you know, maybe on a journal and then writing your affirmations and just placing your hands on top of your affirmations, it's really going to help, and it's going to lift any restrictions as well. It's going to unrestrict you, actually. And it's funny because we literally had unrestrained here. So I feel like you're literally going to be lifting your obstacles. We have, but we feel blocked. Too many obstacles. Yes. Okay. No, that makes sense. So make sure that you're working with the law of attraction. You know, I feel like also, you know, coming together can sometimes be a challenge, right? It's not as easy as everyone thinks, you know. Even with me and my partner, you know, we've had our moments where we stopped talking for like 4 months, 5 months, and we got back together, and now we're moved in together. So keep the faith, you know, manifest what it is that you want as well, because it's so, so important. You know, like Right Lefter said, keep the faith, you know, it's so important, you know, and that's always normally the case, is that there's a little bit of push and pull in these really hardcore relationships. My hands are always sweaty. Okay, I picked up on that, because I'm like, oh, my hands are like damp. But I also feel like a lot of money is going to be coming in over the next year. You know, I feel like it's going to be, you know, over 2022, is there's going to be a lot more finances and a lot more resources coming in as well. So make sure that you're looking forward to that. But I really do feel like there's going to be more potential, more possibilities open for you as well. And honestly, I feel like through travel, you're going to meet a lot of individuals that are like very important to you, right? You know, it's almost like the saying, birds of a feather flock together. If that makes sense. So let me just fix my camera really quick. I have to press the little focus button. But we also have faith in the process, trusting, believing in faith as well, knowing that everything is going to work out the way that it's supposed to, you know, knowing that everything is working in divine timing as well. Number 32 is also the number 5. And as soon as we say that, they fly by again. So there's going to be change, especially in regards to your relationship. Notice how, and this is interesting, we have birds here. We have birds here guiding this woman. We have a bird here. We have, where's that other bird picture? There he is. There's the bird that's also on his shoulder. So you have 2 cards that are representing a bird on your shoulder. That represents spirit for me. That literally represents, you know, just kind of having someone that's guiding you, having someone that is looking out for you spiritually as well. You know, I feel like your spirit team is really working very, very closely with you on this new path. We have so many cards, too, that are talking about a brand new potential, brand new beginnings, new life, you know, just, and also having gratitude for what you have right now, because I feel like that's also going to help going forward. As they stop talking to you, your voice is so sweet as honey. Who would not want to hear that? That's what I'm saying, Kurdot. No, but I really do feel like when you have like your ups and downs in relationships, it makes it that much stronger, and it makes it that much more worthwhile as well, which is really, really awesome. I actually think that this camera just died, you guys, so we might have to just go forward with just this camera, if that's okay. But let's go forward here. Can you tell me something about my relationship, please? I feel like our relationship is divinely guided and a lot of protection between the 2 of us. Yes, of course. I was just about to get into the tarot. But I wanted to get a little bit of background information really quick. It's funny because look at that. We have moving forward too as well. And it was peeking out, so I wanted to put it there. But let's go ahead and grab some energy, get ready for a positive change. You know, not all change has to be scary or has to be bad. You know, a lot of change is actually for the better. So let's go ahead and see Pierre and their partner. Pierre and their partner. What's going on between Pierre and their partner? Reversals are welcome. What is going on between Pierre and their partner? Yes, we are getting more batteries tomorrow. So, Okay, so right off the bat, we have the Nine of Swords, followed by the Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, rather, blah, 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 and the Four of Swords. Okay, so right off the bat, this is a very interesting energy. We also have the Magician on the bottom. Remember how we were saying that you can manifest anything that you want in this relationship, and what you put in is also what you get out? I feel like this is also the same energy in regards to worry, or in regards to fear of the relationship. When you start to worry that there's obstacles, or worry that there's problems, or maybe you even say to yourself in your head, like, do they even like me anymore? Are they happy with me? You know, like, what is going on? And you don't voice it to this person. I feel like energetically, not only does this person pick up on it, and I feel like they also kind of worry as well. I feel like both of you guys kind of feed off of each other's fear, which is so interesting. You know, a lot of the time in soulmate relationships and twin flame relationships, when you're with someone, you tend to almost be an active soundboard for your partner, right? So there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of worry, and it kind of goes back and forth between one another. But I feel like when you break that chain, so to speak, there's going to be a lot of luck in this relationship. You know, you're going to be manifesting more. You're going to be manifesting love as well. But here's the thing. For a while, it's been feeling a little bit tedious with this relationship, right? Like, you've had sleepless nights about it. You've been worried. You've been concerned. I feel like there's been a lot of kind of tears shed as well, where you've been like, is this something that's even going to work? Is this something that's even going to happen? And I feel like this is more of a lack mentality, right? I feel like this is more worries, this is anxieties, this is fears, you know, and I feel like if anything, Spirit is just asking you to detach a little bit, you know, not detach from this person, but to detach from the fear, detach from the worries as well, because I feel like there's going to be clarity coming in that this is a very, very awesome relationship. It's a very good relationship. There's a good potential for good fortune here as well, but I feel like it's also about kind of shifting your perspective or shifting your mind. If you want to keep in with this relationship, you know, keep manifesting. But I also feel like there's an energy of feeling stuck here. So why the Eight of Swords? What is causing this stuck feeling? Let me just grab energy on this. What is causing this stuck feeling? We have the Queen of Swords, followed by the Two of Cups in reverse, and the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Is it because this person isn't very affectionate towards you, or there's not a lot of like feedback on where the two of you guys stand? I almost feel like there's this energy of, and it's interesting because I don't know if it's you or if it's the person you're dealing with, but it's almost as if one of you guys wants to control the situation and wants to control how fast things move along. It's almost like we have to do this at 35 and this at 45 and this at 72. And, you know, like, I just feel like there's certain goals and certain milestones. And, you know, when the two of you guys don't kind of meet up on that or don't meet eye to eye, it feels kind of scary. It feels like things aren't in control. I feel like things aren't going the way that you're supposed to. Like, even with this card, with the Four of Pentacles, we have a woman that is dressed as a beautiful bride, right? But she's grabbing her groom up. And I feel like that's what's going on here, is like, are you trying to maybe kind of level this up a little bit faster? Let's see. Yeah, I question the future of where things are heading. Is it even worth it? I feel stuck for sure. Yes. Lack of where this is going, not forthcoming. Yes. Okay. That makes sense, because the Queen of Swords is just kind of doing her own thing. You know, she's someone who's not very affectionate. She is someone... Oh no, the battery is low on this one too? Okay, I'm going to wrap up this reading here. DLC, is it okay if you message me on Instagram, or you want to come back into the next reading? I'm actually going to be, I'm coming back on in probably an hour or two for a little bit, and then I can do your reading, DLC, unless you want to message me on Instagram. But Pierre, you know, I definitely feel like this person is very focused on their hobbies, on their ambitions, and vice versa, you know. But I feel like you're more forthcoming. You're more loving in the relationship, you know. Yeah, with the Sun card, I feel like you just want good times, Pierre. I feel like you just want to be happy. And I feel like this person... like, it's almost as if the two of you guys have different love languages entirely, too. So that might also be a really tough thing in this connection or in this relationship. And it's not to say that you guys are incompatible or you won't work together, because I feel like you will. It's just a matter of understanding one another's love languages. like, let's say for instance, my partner, he really loves like quality time together. He really loves hanging out and like acts of servitude, whereas I'm more like mushy and gushy, and I'll be like, oh, I love you so much. You know what I mean? Like, so I feel like that's kind of the same energy that we have here, is that your person is very logical, you know, is not as much in their emotions or as forthcoming to you about how they feel. But there is love here. Look, we have the Two of Pentacles and friendship for sure. This person definitely sees you as their friend, Pierre. But they're a little bit scared about going forward. I feel like there is going to be communication in the future, though. I feel like communication is key, especially with that Ace of Swords coming forward. I feel like it's very important that the two of you guys have a heart-to-heart, to have a feelings jam, right? Even if it might be a little bit scary or a little bit uncomfortable, I feel like it's something that has to be had, so that way you guys can get on the right track again. So you guys can know where it is that you're going towards. Because honestly, I feel like both of you guys are just kind of ships in the night that are just kind of sailing without any idea of where you're going, right? And you know that song, it goes, like ships in the night, you keep passing me by, just wasting time trying to prove who's right. And I feel like that's very much the energy that we have here, as well as it's almost as if you guys keep missing each other. I don't know how that resonates, but it's almost like divine timing is just very strange. Communication is limited. He lost his phone. Okay, that makes sense then. Okay. No, but I really do feel like when there is communication, you guys need to have a heart-to-heart, because I feel like it's going to give a lot of clarity. So if they have the heart-to-heart, if they're able to talk, what's the outcome here? What's the outcome here? So, wow, we have the Eight of Cups in reverse, the Hierophant. He keeps putting other things above me. That makes sense, yeah. You know, especially with you just wanting to have a good time, you just wanting to, like, spend quality time with them and, like, be uplifted, you know, and they're constantly off doing things. Look, even in the Strength card, like, this person is battling things that they don't even need to. Like, I feel like this person's just being extra, but I feel like in the future, you know, there can be commitment here with the Hierophant, but it's up to you. You know, I feel like this is also... maybe just how this person is, you know, maybe this person just really is focused on themselves right now, and maybe they're not in a place where they can have a healthy relationship or connection, right? But it's up to you that if you want to continue going towards this. I really do feel like there is commitment here. There is a lot of love. There's a lot of understanding. I feel like there's a lot of clarity to be had if the two of you guys are able to talk. But at the same time, I feel like maybe just spending some time focusing on yourself, focusing on your passions, and focusing on things you're happy with, Pierre, putting other things above him, might actually be really good right now. You know, maybe it's just this energy of... focus on yourself for right now, right? Don't keep waiting. I mean, we have the Four of Cups here in the reverse, and this reminds me of a waiting card. Just like sitting around waiting for someone to write or to message or to call. You know, do whatever makes you feel good. Pierre, message me on Instagram, by the way, so I can get more in depth on this, because I want to draw you a few more cards. I want to read a little bit more for you. And DLC, definitely message me on Instagram. I'm going to end this live, but it's interesting because we literally have the Queen of Wands and the Hermit in the middle of the deck. You know, so I really do feel like it's just saying go towards your passions, go towards things that you're excited about. Don't be scared to... I don't want to say, like, give him a taste of his own medicine, because it's not anything petty like that, but I think it's more of honor yourself. You know, give the love that you are hoping for from him to yourself. Because I feel like that's incredibly important, Pierre. But I really do feel like there's going to be messages in the future. There's going to be communication here, and there's going to be clarity. Thank you, Pierre. Oh my gosh, definitely message me. I love you guys very much. Thank you to everyone who was in here on chat. I will be going live again later. But yeah, I'm just going to go charge my batteries a little bit more, and then I will be back on. But I love you guys very, very much. Oh my gosh, thank you for joining me, you guys. I had so much fun today. Definitely though, write to me on Instagram, and I will be here, but I will talk to you guys later. I love you guys so much. Thank you for coming into the stream today. I'll see Later. Yes, Kurdot. Set an alarm actually for maybe 2 hours. Yes, I'll see you when I get back. Oh my gosh, everyone's in here. I feel so bad ending the stream, but I know my camera is literally about to die. But I love you guys so much. Oh my gosh. I'll keep you guys updated because sometimes my batteries take a while to charge, but I will be going. Mona, oh my goodness, I'm just leaving. I'm so sorry. I will be back in an hour to 2 hours. I'm thinking more 2 hours because it takes about an hour to charge my battery, an hour and a half, I think. But I will be back on to live stream later tonight. So I will be looking forward to reading for you guys. Thank you again to everyone who donated as well. Thank you, Mona. Thank you, On. Thank you, everyone. I really, really love you guys, and I hope to see you in the next live stream. Perfect. Okay, I